What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about cupping therapy. Now, is it something you should consider kind of adding to your recovery routine? And if so, what should you be using or where should you go to get it done, right? And that said, I'm also going to talk about the Achedaway cupping therapy device. Check it out. All right, so in a very general sense, cupping therapy is used to relieve pain, inflammation, or increase blood flow as a type of deep tissue massage. Now, you can do cupping therapy dry or wet, and its main function, and it's why it appeals to me, the main appeal for me, is muscle tension release, kind of like a sports massage. If you watch my videos and you're a regular on my channel, then you know that I take recovery seriously. A lot of the products that I review are part of my recovery routine, and I try them because, again, I'm trying to maintain my athleticism, my ability to train at a specific level. So I use a lot of percussion massagers, muscle recovery tools, and different types of fitness products in that realm, therapeutic or otherwise, to ensure that I have the best recovery and I can maintain, again, my athleticism at a certain level. And if you have not subscribed to my channel and don't keep up with everything we do here, please do so now. Be sure to subscribe and like this video, and we'll keep this thing going, guys, and we appreciate the love. The reason I started looking at cupping therapy is just that it was another facet of recovery. It was just another means of recovery. Of course, foam rolling, percussion massages, going to the chiropractor, stretching, I'm doing all these things already, but what I was neglecting ultimately was massage therapy. A student of mine and then another client of mine who happens to be a massage therapist were kind of on me quite a bit about how I don't go see a massage therapist or get enough deep tissue stuff done. And I thought I was getting that done with my percussion massagers. It seems to work fine between the percussion massagers and the TENS machines and all that stuff. I felt fine. So I had to consider that maybe there was this last little bit that I wasn't getting done, which is like legitimate massage therapy, right? And that maybe could push me that last little bit to 100% or beyond. That said, between everything I'm doing, I just couldn't see where I could find the time to get out to see a massage therapist. I'm sure I can get one to come here, but then that's just more money. So I did start looking into cupping therapy. A friend of mine had mentioned it, but I didn't look at cupping therapists to go to or therapists that I could go to that did cupping therapy. I actually was looking for a way to do it on my own at home because that's what I do. I tend to do my own recovery and try to find the tools that will help me do that on my own. I came across a few options like the Game On suction cupping therapy, so I was really actually considering that. And then I came across the Achedaway cupping therapy device, and I thought, okay, this might be a way that I can do this. So cupping therapy is nothing new. This cupping therapy goes back to ancient Egypt, okay? There's a text, I believe, that kind of where they used cupping therapy that far back. The reason I was looking at cupping therapy devices for home because I figured it would be safer because traditional cupping therapy is done with glass cups and fire. So they light the fire, they get that going, blow it out, and then they suction it onto your skin. The vacuum pulls your skin up. And I just didn't look appealing to me. Now, I want to say that whole method is very safe, or fairly safe, they say, but I think it's very safe. And there's mild discomfort. So I know fire and all. Anyway, that version did not look appealing to me. So what options did I have for home? So the primary reason for that suction really is the myofascial release. So it's it pulls the fascia upward, all right, where a deep tissue or a massage pushes the tissue down and moves the tissue around. But the suction pulls the tissue upward. So as the tissue is pulled upwards, you're kind of pushing blood flow through, and you're flushing out impurities. This said, it definitely has an appeal as something to add on to your recovery, as if you're using percussion massage and other means of tissue, manipulating your tissue, then it made sense that if that wasn't working, then why wouldn't I look at another means of maybe pulling the tissue upward? That said, if you can look, you can see right here, I initially did it right here because I've been having problems with my shoulder for a while, and I've been using my percussion massager a lot, and it gives me temporary release, and I'm able to get through my workouts. It's not painful, but it's still there. There's a lingering a sting that I have in my shoulder when I'm doing chest movements. And so use my percussion massager, I use my TENS machine. Again, effective in releasing the pain and giving me relief and then giving me the ability to continue to train, but it's still there lingering. I did the cupping therapy with the Achedaway device, and in one usage, and I'm telling you, I think I did maybe only 2 minutes, 2 minutes or three, I think 2 to 4 minutes each, right? On these little spots here. And look how red that is. Now, it looks painful. It is not. I don't feel it at all. So there's no pain. It's just blood. It takes about, I think they said 10 days for that to kind of go back to normal. It's fine. But I felt even more release in the one usage. So I'm going to do it again and just really see. But I've already got like pain relief from that. So I'm already seeing benefits of adding cupping therapy to my recovery routine. Okay, so if you're not going to get cupping therapy done by a practitioner, which is always an option, you definitely can do that if you want to save yourself time and just go in and have someone do it. But again, I like to do things myself and just save time and money. Consider the Achedaway cupping device. Now, the reason I went with this instead of like Game On, which is like they just look like plastic suction cups that you would suction down, is this actually has 3 benefits. The first benefit of this device is dynamic cupping. This specific cupping device has 5 modes of rhythmic alterations of suction and release. What that means is it's not just boom, like with the fire traditional one or like the plastic suction cup. You put it on and it's just one amount of pressure. It actually has rhythmic suction, which I think is very interesting. And so it kind of feels like a massage. So you have 5 modes of that. I never go past the 3rd mode. Well, I have not yet. Okay, it's pretty powerful. So speaking of it feeling like a massage, that's the next benefit of it, is that it's a massager. So it says it's a smart massager as well. Again, 5 modes. So the rhythmic alterations create kind of 5 different modes of massage. And lastly, you get red light therapy. If you look at me using the device, you'll see that it's basically lit up. So there's a red light which you can turn on and off. So some people believe in red light therapy. Some people think it's complete sham or complete BS. But there are competing opinions on the matter. But regardless if you believe it or not, if it's here and if it benefits you, awesome. But it does have red light therapy, which is optional. You can turn it on and off either on the device or on the app. Red light therapy is believed to heal tissue and skin cells and, of course, reduce pain and inflammation just like cupping does. Now, I mentioned an app, and that's one of the great benefits of the device. On the box and in the instruction manual, there's a QR code. You scan the QR code, it takes you right into the App Store, download the app. It is so simple. Then when you turn the device on, it immediately pairs, and you can control the modes, the 5 modes. You can control the intensity, which is great. So this thing, I mean, you can really control the intensity up and down. You can control whether you want the red light therapy to be turned on or off. And then you just ultimately just controlling the device. Now, any other general cupping set that you get, though, either it's one that has the pump attached, or again, it's the fire traditional version, or like the little pushing plastic suction cups, you don't have that much control over it. In this device, you have complete control, which is what I truly enjoy. And as I get used to it, I can up the intensity to ensure that I'm, again, getting all the benefits of those 3 things. Again, dynamic cupping, smart massage, and red light therapy, so you're getting all 3 of those things. Right now, the Achedaway therapy device is $169 on the website and on Amazon, so it's not a cheap device by any means, but again, you have to kind of decide what you're looking for and what you're willing to pay for. I don't really know how much it costs to go see a practitioner. I would imagine each session is pretty expensive. I believe those other devices could be between $40 and $80, but again, they don't have all the other features. So weighing all those things, what I ask you to consider when it comes to the price is the ease of use, guys. All right, so you turn this device on, right? And I'm sure I've shown some footage of me using it already, but it lights blue, okay? Once you attach it to your body, it immediately goes to work, right? turns red, and it's working. From there, I can control, again, the red light or the mode or power or all that manually on here, or again through the app. I generally use the app. I just attach it, pull up my phone, and I just start controlling the modes. All right, guys, so as far as considering cupping therapy as an add-on to your recovery routine, I think it's a good idea. So I'm going to say yes, you should probably consider that and try it. And if it's not your cup of tea, then don't sip it. From there, as far as the Achedaway device, I like it. If you think the price tag's a little too high, you're free to try other options. But with everything you get, I think it is a good deal. So maybe you should consider that. If you are, obviously I'll put the link in the description. All right, guys? So I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, keep fighting for fit, no excuses, and we'll see you in the next video.